Hello, everyone. Hope you're well. We're back. I hope the audio's good. I'm under the weather, so I'm gonna try to mute myself if I need to sneeze or if I need to get a different light setup. I mean, this is good. It bangs, but yeah, I'm a bit under the weather. I have my lemsip in the cup, and yeah, it's just another week. Welcome to workshop number 7. So a little bit later on, we're gonna go over the event idea, and then we're going to talk about how we're going to plan it going forward. We're going to do it in phases. We're going to have a phase 1, which is where we are now. We'll have a phase 2 and a phase 3. It will sort of be like a beginner, intermediate, and then whatever is beyond there. I wouldn't necessarily categorize myself as an expert. I feel like one day I'll get there, and by doing this, I'll be able to get closer to that. But we're going to take this workshop and planning session and get ourselves to the top of the intermediate level by the time we get to the end. So I've got a little presentation that I started. I still have little time, but each week we're getting closer and closer to something that makes a bit more sense. The book of the day is White Bolt by Scott Snyder and Francesco Francavilla. Yeah, it's pretty cool. When the gentleman at A Place in Space recommended it to me, he thought I would like it because it's sort of like mystery fantasy. What it reminded me of, even though I haven't seen that, I only know the reference through The Simpsons, is that Island of Morose, I think it's called, where I don't know what's actually happening. We don't know where he is when he's on the boat, but it's very interesting. That is number 1. I'd love to do like reading sessions in the future, but for copyright reasons, I don't know if that's all right. And besides that, I don't know how it would work just reading something that somebody else doesn't have if you can't show them and go through page by page. But then how would I know when somebody's finished reading the page, etc.? Anyway, maybe we can work it out. It might be something fun to do. But yeah, we're going to jump back into Ghost of Tsushima first, just so that we can warm up. Because again, like, this is to relax. I'm just trying to sharpen my skills by speaking out loud, sharing the knowledge and expertise I have, and some funny stories from doing streams with some amazing people all over the world. But it's also to chill out at the end of the day. I've had a long day vision mixing, which is fun. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning to be more focused because I struggle with that like we all do. But my brain is tired. I kind of just want to game a bit. So let's jump into the game for now. And yeah. I hope that worked. Amazing.
猛虎はコモダで何百の火矢を一度に放っていたが、それだけの急変が
Hey, vmix, you know. Come on. I'm just gonna put myself on mute so I
あら
can
かじめ
test the audio
サ
real
クと
quick.
やらを聞いとけばよかった。それは俺の役目だ。いいさ。勝てる敵じゃなかった。
Audio's good, man. We're living. We're living. Alright, I gotta follow this guy.
菰田で死ぬかと思った。まったく行かなきゃよかったぜ。
Hey, this guy, he gives me bad vibes, you know. Again, I'm sorry for the sniffles, man. I don't know what I got right now. I know we're here to chat, but I'm gonna rob him first. I'm starting to think my game is corrupted. It shouldn't sound that far off in the distance. Told you, we're not spending any technique points until we get to like 10. Don't need them. I'm too sick at this game.
Yosh.
Aye, that is fly. Very gassed. Yo, I'm gonna be taking so little damage with all of these charms. My old friend Ryuzo, he has fallen in with the mercenary Straw Hat Ronin. He seems to be their leader, and he's agreed to help me save Lord Shimura on one condition. I help recover food for his starving band of Straw Hats. Ryuzo will meet me at a cemetery near Fort Ohira, where Mongols are holding stolen food. Now let's do this one. Yeah, there's that Legends mode, innit? Yeah, when I beat the game for sure. I'm trying to get through this now. Where am I going? Out into the fire for no reason. Give me a horseman. Man. Imagine just stealing someone's whole horse. That would hurt, man.
侍、恐ろしいことです。
You're not my mission, mate. I'm staying focused right now. I know you're in plight, but imagine, listen, I never get enough of Sakai, man. He's such a G. He would do that. He's just gonna jump off a cliff and climb down like that. I know it's a game, but come on, man. There's no Mongols on the way. I haven't seen anyone. They're hiding from me already. How's my audio, by the way, if anyone's watching? I heard someone though. Did you? I don't have slowdown mode. Okay, I ran there anyway. Crickets. I will updating the beats.
あの兵器撃ちたくて体がうずくぜ。おう、来たか。それじゃあ飯をぶん取りに行くか。中に大勢いるぞ。櫓にはのろしずつも。船の兵に加勢されては一大事だな。挟み撃ちに遭う。失敗したら。そりゃ明暗だ。分かったよ。
Just send me. I'll go by myself. Come on. Light work, man. If it was up to me, I wouldn't mind raising that alarm. Let's go for it, lads. I do want those supplies, obviously. Yes, Isaac. Quick things. Oh, I'd hate to die like that, man. That'd be sad. They had fireworks back then. Crazy. Not even doing this like a samurai. The arrows from the side and the beheading. I think there's parts of it that are too player, you know. I haven't done that yet still. You are getting it, bro. The arrow barrels. Hey, that was kind of tense, you know. There's one guy behind me just suffering, not even dead yet. He's just crawling around. That was tragic. How's my audio, by the way? I could take that guy out with an arrow. No problems. I wouldn't miss for one time. You should just let me go. I got plot armor. Yes, Alfie. Where are we? We're stealing their boat. This is like a GTA mission. I rate it though. So let's find a way. You know we're jumping off this cliff.
お前の戦い方、長尾家の刀比べを思い出した。お前は手立てを選ばん。さてね、別に思い出した。頼んだぞ。さすが俺のな。あの日を見ろよ。あとを忘れたのかよ。
I'm stupid. The only thing I want is to do straight away. Anyway, whoops. Oh, you shoot a coup now. We have to go and wash the beef. I'll just loot their stuff instead. Make them more supplies. His swing is like indistinguishable from whoa. Oh, I gotta stop. I need to move. And I died by fire. How do you die by fire? It's hard to hear me. Damn, sorry. Let me try to turn up my mic. Hold on. All right, this time we're gonna do it how it's supposed to be done. And is that the same way? If we get a head top, he doesn't know where it came from. All right, I heard you. Oh, bow.
Ready?
I'm clipped onto someone. I want this arrow gun. What? How am I getting hit? I need some arrows or something. I might have made the wrong choice, lads. Oh, you're hit. Alright, I'm gonna be humble. He's in the fire anyway. Silent. He has a helmet on, so I can't do it to him. But he is aloof. So he can be assassinated very easily. What a chump. Shall I mess it up right here? And just leng someone and miss? This guy up here caused me all the trouble before. Discipline. Growth. So we don't forget where we are. That bed looks semi-comfortable. Oh, we're being sneaky right now. I have the least sneaky voice ever. Nah, bro. Oh, look at that. That was a... I was going to say double team, but bullshit. Whoa. Some people would say that's the coward's way, but those people are likely still alive. I need to go and chill. Stay there. I could get your face. Well, I really want to free Japan, so this guy needs to understand what time it is. Yeah, bro. What are you gonna do now, big guy? Yeah, I'm already moving towards you. Look at that swing for you. Easy. Order, man. Yeah, no, they're cool, man. Now, as we progress, the graphics are gonna increase. The production will increase. I'm hopefully gonna get a second camera soon. I just need to buy a lens. Because as I showed you in one of the previous live streams, I do have 2 other cameras. I don't have lenses for them. Because I usually rent those for when I'm gonna use them per job, because lenses are expensive, they're cheap to rent, and if you do rent you get a lot of variance because different shoots require different. The one I have now is great. It's like a camcorder. It's called a Canon XA25. It has an SDI output, which is very handy. It has a HDMI mini output as well, which you can output. I think the max is 720p, but it does the job. I feel like I should just go down there for the sake of it. Sleeping. On order of the Khan, send 1,000 men north to Toyotama region. Maintain supply lines across Izuhara region. Command assignments follow. Batar, Azamo, Komatsu prefectures. Nugai, Ariake, Susu prefectures, Temuge, Yarakawa prefecture, Altan, Otsuna prefecture, Batu, Kin prefecture, Dogshin, Jogaku prefecture. These are just sounds like people I'm gonna have to kill. Good info. It's open for the bear. Did I just die? And the bear needs to get someone that's not me. Why ain't they hurt? Dead. Alright, he got to that real quick. You reckon you can shoot a seagull out of the sky in this game? Or am I just crazy? Even wanting to do that. It doesn't look like a real art of pussy. It disappears into the clouds. I mean, I also missed. Where is Ryuzo? For the people in the chat, tell me how your week's been. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all blessed. I hope you're working hard. I hope you're making plans for what's next in your life and how to solve your problems. Rotted. This guy just getting a wheeler. Unceremoniously executed. There was no food. He's a snake. We are supposed to jump. An amazing way to not have to edit any swimming scenes. Just cut scene and we'll be back on land where we lost them. Okay. What style are you fighting? What's going on? What's the matchup? I know your wrestling things, you've got that down. But what's this? And in 10 minutes at 10 o'clock, we're going to talk about the phase 1 real quick. We'll just take 15 minutes. I may ramble on a bit longer, but we'll go over that. We'll play a tiny bit more game and then we'll end it for the night. I will hopefully do streams earlier in the day so that it can be a bit longer, but I would like to get 8 hours sleep. It isn't going to happen. I'll probably get 7, but then that means I'll be on point tomorrow when I have to do some mixing. I have to try and learn stuff while I'm there, which I'm finding quite hard. Hey, our gas has gone up. The legend grows. The unyielding wind. Now I've got more life I can gain back. Love that for me. That powder bomb, smoke bomb, wind chime. He wants a wind chime. Let's get the black powder bomb. I didn't get these ones last time. Oh, they made me use a technique point. Let me see. Yeah, we got 7. But we're going to wait till we get 10. What other outfits do I have? Yeah, that one looks cold still. Yeah, this one's cold. Okay. Are they streaming that? Olympic freestyle wrestling, yeah, that sounds crazy. Yeah, man. Smash that you up, man. Take no prisoners. And that big Alfie, you know. They make us proud, fam, even though we're proud already. They give that boy an injury, mate. Give him a day to remember. What's the mission? Okay. This is the one I want to do, Hammer and Forge. So we got the brother back because we're legends. We are the ghost of Tsushima. Found that word quite hard to say sometimes. But he needs to do something for us in return. So we're going to go and call back in a favor because it's war. We're taking Japan back because it's not right, mate. What they're doing to us, it's wrong. Idiots. How beautiful to die in the sun. Yeah, not getting away. Where are you? Oh, you're in front of me. No way. Where is he? Oh, he's a legend still. One of them that shoots free as well. Can't be down here. Yeah, there. This guy's situational awareness was 0. Where was I going? If we win, there's no if, Alfie. You're gonna do it, man. You're a legend. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Team GB, you know. You have to make me spend big money to come to see you at the Olympics. But we'll make it. Okay, looks like we're taking this back from the Dons. Apologies for the sniffing. I have the sniffles. I don't even have arrows. Do I even have kunais? You guys are cowards. That's why you get assassinated. Ah, she know. Haha, she was about to get it. When you got the double arrow. Looting your body for arrows, mate. Rip. She was out here just sieging by herself. You see, I like Uni, you know. She's definitely a real one. What happened is we're hiding with what's left of Komatsu. Mongols came a few days ago, took the prisoners, killed everyone who put up a fight, except her because she's on smoke and she just lenged it out. Now they're coming back to finish the job. Alright, let's wait on them then. They were discussed. The main force won't be far behind. Let's get the arrows up. There we go. Hold this town. He violated. If you need to cut because you're shook, you can go, yeah. But me, I'm 10 toes right now. My guy has dead drip right now, but don't worry, I know exactly what drip I want. I'm gonna be looking like a mystical wind samurai by the time we're done. She killed all these people by herself. Hey, has anybody in the chat seen Blue-Eyed Samurai on Netflix? Aye, that show, it was doing bits, you know. I'll definitely give it that. Like, there were certain parts in it, and I was just a bit like, yo, you're actually gonna take it there? And I was like, nah, you're not gonna do that. And then they did. And it was like, it was good storytelling. It wasn't just like typical, I won't even say typical. The main character had some depth and they were about their job and the story was quite interesting. It's about a mixed race. She's mixed with white and Japanese girl. And everybody hates her. She got blue eyes, so she's very distinguishable. So everybody knows that she's a hybrid, a half beast, as they call it. I don't remember what it was in the show. I'm just thinking of like normal mixed race people. But yeah, she's basically trying to find her dad, but he is among 4 white dons that are supplying drugs to Japan in the past. I don't remember exactly when the year is, but there were still samurais, and I don't think there was Wi-Fi, so it was a while ago. But that was really good. And she would go into a town like this, and she'd wipe everyone out. She'd probably give Jin Sakai a trouble. Find Yukio. Where are you, Yukio? Yes. These are the bits in games that I sometimes don't think they do that well, because it's like, I mean, maybe I missed it, but was I supposed to just run around until I found Yukio? Come on. Rescuing hostages. The Mongols have had taken hostages. If the enemy spots you, they will start executing their prisoners. But, oh, he isn't dead. Where's this guy, bro? Is he going upstairs? How did he get upstairs that quick? Hey, I fluffed it. Quick things. This guy, bro, this little guy just hating in the chat. Listen, you could never play this game on hard. I don't know why I just did that. Help Yuki or rescue his wife. Oh, they teleported downstairs. Ain't you supposed to go this way? Oh, I'm following you. Alright. Why do I need to? He needed to hide. Keep moving. I don't have time for this. Idiots. Always look into the skies. Idiots. Reach for the sky. Oh yeah, black powder bomb.
怪我はないな。
このお方の強さで鬼だよ。
Yeah, that's the thing. He's trying to do the right thing. But he is becoming something else. Allow me to attack that guy. For some reason, sometimes you're just locked onto people, which is annoying. And I couldn't turn around to attack that guy. Yeah, man, enjoy, man. Have a good day at school, fam. What I should have done is not panic and just use these as I intended to, but I just couldn't. Couldn't even get it out properly, man. This guy is suffering so much. He's glitched into the stones. Sorry, man. Ooh. I'm just gonna keep striking until I get one in me. I bought you some workers.
生きてたか。
Man like Taka.
オンに来ます。
Hey, time really does fly. We were supposed to start talking about this show like 5 minutes ago. Let's finish this section now.
もうこのやつら来てもらうの。
There are more people
逃げ
coming.
ちまおうよ。
どこに逃げるってんだ。
私はもうダメか。
The Mongols captured in just across the river. Those people took my brother in when he was an apprentice. Then we won't leave them behind. Let's go. I ain't got no arrows. That guy is so lucky.
侍はどこだ。嘘をつくな。
Samurai.
お前の仲間を悼むるぞ。
お願いだから殺さないで。
Terrible decision making right then. Gonna try it right again, same way. Sorry.
侍なんて知らない。
村のやつらはどこに消えた。
知らないよ。お願いだから殺さないで。
That guy's laugh is despicable.
내기좀 할 수 있다. 사무라이 구울쇼.
お願い。
I thought I already got these people to the forge, or did I just die?
一番手は誰だ。She's where Danny ought.
Baby food, bruh.
"姉さん、心配させやがって。
「 Gonna make a new blade. Come on, bros. Someone come in the house. Yo, wow. You know, come on, you need to be down. Oh, you're actually gonna hit my man. There's dogs now. Alright.
Take them van.
Well done. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to win. In case you didn't know. In the chin. And my niece is funny. Yeah, man. In the mouth. It's over Hammy. Give me some arrows. Got none. Oh. The dog grazed me and I died. I obviously had to do that mad quick because if he got me one more time, I was definitely gonna die. Swag. Saying I'm a demon. She's restocking her arrows. That's real savagery right there. This guy's out here doing what he needs to do, man. He's a vengeful spirit back from the grave to slaughter the Mongols. If life was only that fanciful. People are just deep, capable of many deep things. This guy's a leader, yeah? Jin Sakai. Which is why he can be the ghost. But he rates his uncle so much. Because he just wants to back his uncle. Which is a very interesting dynamic. Just climbing the ranks of more gas. Hey, I'm on 58 subscribers though, come on. It's lit. Thank you everyone. What can I say? This is his uncle. He's made you a dog, unleashed by your cousin Kubel to rape and pillage at his command. Your nephew strays from the warrior's path. you will become what you hate. Unless you join in my empire's fight for peace. You don't want allies. Soldiers to overthrow the shogun. Consider my offer. Help your nephew regain his honor before his cowardice goes too far. Before I bring you his head. So we got a wing. Perfect segue. We're gonna go into the work part of this. Thank you for joining me. If this is the part that you're leaving, but let's remember the purpose here. I don't know how to label what it is that I do, but I have helped produce, execute over 1,000 easily live streams over the past 8 years, and I've learned loads of cool bits of information in that time, and this is currently my career. So I'm a live stream technician. Which one did I put this on? This one. Boom, that could have been smoother. This is Workshop 8. I'm a live stream technician. I've got a varied amount of skills within that concept of live streaming, video production, and I want to share that and give that back to you so that you can feel empowered in this ever-changing technological world to execute your own live streams, make content, reach your own audiences. And it does sound kind of silly because not everybody needs an audience, but you only need an audience when you're trying to achieve something specific. So if you're trying to market your business, you have an audience, one way to reach them is through video production, because you can do advertising, marketing, whatever. You could have live streams, so you're having a town hall with your actual client base or potential clients or audience or whatever, because sometimes you're just giving people information and it's not a two-way street, but it is also a good way to create interaction with your potential audience, customers, clients, whatever it is. And I want to share what skills I have, and one of the ways I want to do that is through a workshop. And what the workshop is going to do is talk about concepts, build on these ideas, and then work them together to help execute them in practical ways. So my aim in doing this workshop is to give you as much information as you need to be able to execute, I wouldn't say any level, but I'd say most levels of video and live stream production by the end, or at least in the future. It's ever growing. We're continuing to grow in our understanding of these things, as I am. That's why I encourage you to ask questions, like proposition things that we need to talk about, and then we take it from there. Again, I've worked in 47 countries around the world. I've delivered thousands of hours of live streaming, from sort of low level parties to really high level, I say so much, quite high level productions for blue chip companies. So like Meta, for example, or Amazon. I don't know if Amazon's blue chip. I'm sure it is. It's probably the one of the most balling, but it was at Amazon Music, so it's slightly different. It's a subsidiary. And along the way, I've learned loads. There's good practices, there's bad practices, there's good ways of communication. And throughout the whole process of this planning session, we're going to try and explore as many elements of that as possible. So we're going to start in phase 1. Brief consultation and deliverables. So, as you can see on screen now, just going to get rid of that logo. We have an email. We received an email. I've obviously just written this email to myself for the purposes of this exercise. But I'm going to read it out for you. Dear Joshua, I hope this message finds you well. Best organisers ever is organising an exciting 4-day festival that will feature a range of music performances, DJ sets, and industry-related conferences. The event is expected to host an audience of up to 10,000 people with a team of approximately 20 staff members working on site. That might be a problem. That's one thing that we might need to note down. When we get these emails from people, we need to take notes and glean information. What do we need? What are they telling us? Some people aren't the best at conveying what they want, and that is something that you may have to battle with, because again, it's not personal to you. People find it hard to articulate what they want, but a lot of the people that want you to produce videos have an idea, but a lot of the time you need to help them and bring them to a place where the idea is logistically achievable and as close to what it is that they want to achieve. Anyway, we're currently seeking a comprehensive event plan and budget proposal from your team. The proposal should outline the scope of services you can provide, tiered according to complexity and associated budget. To assist in your submission, we request that you present 3 options for each proposal. These are the types of emails that will be going out to loads of people at the same time. So it wouldn't just be us. I may have a connection with this person from other work that we've done or a different reason, but this is likely being sent out to loads of different people who are either bidding for the job or submitting their proposal, because we could have an idea that's great, or we could provide them with the 3 ideas that they're asking for, which is great, but somebody could just provide a better idea, or it could be the same idea for cheaper because they have the ability to execute it for that, because they already own all the equipment that they need, which would be like larger production houses or production companies. But us on a smaller level, we may not always have the equipment, so certain things may cost a bit more, or we might just be renting all of the equipment, and that just, the budget might necessarily not be the thing that doesn't get you the job. It could be many things, but loads of people are going to be competing for this work. So the low tier budget, basic coverage and essential services to ensure the event runs smoothly and meets the needs of our attendees. A mid-tier budget, a more comprehensive plan, including enhanced production elements, better technical infrastructure, and some value-added services. And a high-tier budget, full-scale production with premium features such as advanced lighting, sound systems, extra staffing, and potential VIP level services. To assist in your planning, here are some key details. The audience is up to 10,000 attendees. The location is Helm's Deep, which we all know and love. The duration is 4 days. On the morning of the 5th day, look to the east, and that's when we can load up. The services required is music performance coverage, DJ set recording, conferences, technical equipment, site management, security, broadcasting services. Most event needs to be live streams based on clearance from artists, which we're still waiting for. So we need to bear that in mind. This is when it comes to our planning stage. They may provide us with a full schedule, but we may need to augment those so that we understand, well, I understand there's 10 DJs coming on, but if we're not allowed to stream 4 of them, we need to mark that out so that whoever's streaming on that day or managing the outputs understands that, and they don't go to that page, because if they do, certain people could be liable. They may have to pay the price. They don't have the rights. We could get taken down. There's loads of different elements to this that we need to think about. Cool. Budget tiers. Low tier budget is 10,000 to 80,000. Mid tier budget is 80,000 to 150,000, and a high tier budget is 150,000 to 300,000. We're not going to tackle the high tier budget right now. When we get into phase 3 and we really want to accelerate and see what value adds we can create, then we'll tackle that, because if I'm honest, that's probably more than I've ever worked with. I'd say personally, I've worked on jobs where the total expenditure might be 300,000, but this is for a company like Meta or someone else, and I'm not seeing really what's actually being used of that budget. So I can't really speak to that as much. Maybe I'll get somebody more senior on to give me some advice, which would then be giving you some advice and give us a better understanding of what budgets are like at that level, which is the high tier level. I've worked on them, but I don't have as complete an understanding. But one thing I would say is these are all pretty similar. It's just either using better equipment and really scaling out what you're doing. And but what I mean that by them being similar is you're still gonna need a budget sheet. You're still gonna need all the same documentation. It would just have more layers, more complexity, and more hands in the pot. Cool. Your submissions should cover each tier, breaking down cost, logistics, equipment, staffing, and any additional services provided. Deadline. We kindly ask that you submit your plan and budget proposal within the next 15 days by 13th December 2024. So imagine we have 2 weeks, and that 2 weeks is the session time that we have, whether it's 20 minutes talking about this each session, added up. And by the December the 13th, we're going to have a good idea and have something to submit, which will give us loads of time. We look forward to reviewing your proposal and working together to make this festival a memorable event. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or need further clarification. Best regards, Frederick Bigelowskis, Best Organizations Ever Limited, 2024. That's what live streaming is about, making events memorable, in the sense that we're capturing the moment, so you don't have to necessarily remember it, you can just revisit it. And that's what we're going to be doing for this event. So what did we get from this information? What did we find out? What do we know? We received an email by an old friend who's throwing a music festival. They want you to submit a plan, so that's just what we're going to do. Before the event, I didn't spell check this. We've got 3 tiers to work with, each tier requiring more, which we know. They're going to send over a deck in the following email, which wasn't in this email, but I spoke to the person, so that's coming soon. When that comes in, that will give us a better feeling of the look that this event is trying to achieve. Whether they have 5 different stages, they're going to have an identity that we're going to have to try and stick to, or at least bear in mind when trying to execute this. That's for stuff like video editing, overlays, anything that is going to encompass the brand of the show. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but we may need to make a bunch of graphics in the deck. They'll give us a better idea of what they're trying to achieve, what their logos might look like. We can then request those to be sent over if they're going to be requiring us to make these graphics, which they might do, or we might need to take charge of that role, because we can't leave that up to them, because what they submit to us might not work in our system, so we may have to take that on anyway. The scope is ambiguous right now because the final sign-off hasn't come yet. That's why they want 3 proposals, because it may work out that, and this is a real scenario, and please tell me if I'm moving too fast in the chat or if I'm just being boring, but we may end up just being asked to do one element of this. So there's loads of parts of the brief that we've seen in the email, but they only may want us to cover one part in the end. All right, cool. We can see that your budget's great and we know that you can do the job, but we've got a client that we're already working with and they've said that they're going to cover this section. Can you just do the DJ sets on the stage? We can't be mad at that. It's still some work. We can still build relationships, which is the aim. Sorry, one sec, please. Oh yeah, I listen. My message, yeah. She got my youth some forces today. They're white. He looks so lit. Hey, battery's running low. Okay, sorry. Cool, sorry. if we just were to get one part of this, that would be fine. We obviously always are pushing to get as much of the work as possible because we're trying to grow, we're trying to get business, we're trying to hone our skills, we're trying to challenge ourselves. But sometimes we may have to work with other people, and that's totally fine. As long as we represent ourselves well, we're helpful, we're focused, we know what we're doing and trying to achieve, it's usually fine working with most people. People are rarely pricks for no reason. So this is some extra information I got from them in the meeting. And this is a bit of a closer look and breakdown of what we're trying to achieve. So there's 3 music stages, 2 gaming rooms, 1 conference room, and 1 documentary room or cinema. We're going to be capturing footage from every stage, not every DJ, like I mentioned before. We're going to be live streaming 2 tournaments that are games based. One is PS5, is one an Xbox. We're going to be doing a conference room and a documentary room. Essentially, this is our stage. It looks very rough right now, but this is what we're going to be working on. We're going to start with the music stages first, and this is what we'll do next week when we come and talk about this again. And we're going to plan for the basic capture of a live DJ set, which actually isn't super difficult. It does take some what's the word? I was gonna say it takes some balancing, because you need a specific amount of people to do certain roles and do them well for it to be easy. You don't need to overload these things necessarily with like too much stuff for no reason. So like for example, for a stage that has 3 or 4 cameras, you may only need 3 people once everything is all set up. The 2 people for the roaming cameras and the person that's mixing. It would be great to have more people, like having runners, have cable bashers. Those are the people that if somebody's on a camera and they're on the shoulder rig, they've got somebody behind them making sure if they're plugged in through cables, they're not tripping up over anything, they're able to move back, they have space. We could have all of those additives, but we don't actually need them. I think what we'll do, we'll start with the low tier, and we'll provide a low tier technical explanation and workflow for each stage, because we're going to stick on the music stages, and then we'll go through each element of it and just talk through it. Like I'll give you a quick explanation of how a basic, I'd say 4 camera DJ set would be recorded. So if you went into any music show, you got your stage in front of you. The DJ is either going to be in the middle of the room or he's going to be on the stage, him, her, and you're going to be looking at them in front of you. So that's your first frame. The thing that is there to be captured is the DJ. You also want to capture the audience as well, but the main thing is the DJ. I don't think, from having watched so much DJ sets, that people care too much about the audience, that they want to see them more than they want to see the DJ. Yeah, it's fun to talk about people, look at people, call things out, say whatever, but the main thing that people actually care about is the DJ and seeing how they execute their craft, if they're good, if they're interesting to watch. So you're going to have your DJ front shot first. If they're mixing and they're using vinyl decks, you might want another shot for their hands. So you've got 2 cameras in front of you. But let's say, for example, you've got 2 cameras. Sorry. Okay, I can't zoom in on this one. You've got 2 cameras on your DJ booth, but you also have some in the crowd. You're going to have to hook these all up to your mixer differently, because you want to be able to take in each image, choose from whichever one you want, and send that to your audience. Because unless you're going to edit it after, which you're not likely to do because you're live streaming it, which means you're sort of editing it on the go, you want to have every incoming stream available to you in real time. So you don't want to be going back and editing it all after and having to choose from loads of different shots. You're going to be vibing in the moment, choosing from the shots you have. That's why you have to be careful where you place cameras sometimes, because once you put them down, you can't necessarily take them up. This is why some cameras will be cabled and some wouldn't. If you had some that were just in the middle of this green field, so let's say for an idea, this is a field that we're in, these cameras should be able to go anywhere. These two here. You can't have wires on them if there's going to be loads of people in the crowd as well, so you have to put wireless transmitters on them. How they connect to the mixer is through a transmitter, which is attached to your camera, and the receiver, which is attached to your mixer. It basically just allows you to send that signal over a radio frequency signal and receive it somewhere. So it's not too difficult. But next week, what we're going to do is go over the 3 stages, plan them for the base up, then we'll move on to the gaming center, then we'll move on to the presentation Sigma Grand Set Convention, because that's probably the simplest one to achieve, but one that does also have some basic issues. Then we'll move on to the documentary cinema, and then we'll end, because that's the last thing we'll need to talk about. Then we'll present it and we'll take it from there. Put anything else? No. Oh, my PS4 shutting down. Why did that happen? Well, yeah, that was session number 7. I'm happy I just came online for a bit. I'm starting to feel like these streams need to start earlier and be a bit longer, because I feel like I'm just starting to get into something, and then I'm like, cool, I need to go to bed now because I need to stay on schedule. And then I start to leave. But we've nearly been on for 2 hours, and I do thank you for coming. Please give me some advice on my weaknesses. Thank you for turning up. I appreciate it. We are growing. Consistency is key, and I'm enjoying doing this. Like and subscribe. Is it this one? No, it's not. Boom. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you want to talk about, and I'll keep on working on these documents and my explanation of this project. And by December the 13th, we'll have something that we can come together and be proud of. We can talk about our knowledge, and we can continue to grow. So again, that was my 7th part introduction to phase 1 of our first event planning together. It's going to be good. We're going to learn loads. Thank you for trusting me with your time. And yeah, man. Peace.